Yay mga kabambang, it's lunchtime. We will be spending the whole day together with my classmates. And just like our assignment kagina, this afternoon we'll get to know our camera. And while this lunch, ngayong lunch, we'll get to know our classmates. So sabay-sabay kaming kakain. So join me! Bye! Be overexposed. Yeah, I'm learning. Morning. Hey mga kabangmang, we are having our first batch kaginas ng class. Hi ma'am. Muna ako mga classmates, mga kabangbang, si Ma'am, si Noriel, Maricar, si Ma'am Josel, nagtalikod. Adi, no? Adi. Ito si Sir. Hi, Sir. Thank you so much. Ikaw na ko nang mag-isang.
Tanda siya mo niyo, kaya nila-t-shirt mo siya.
Si Ma'am Joy sa likod na. Si Ma'am ang ma-design. Ano nga lang sa inyo printing press, Ma'am? Follow niyo sa Facebook page ni Ma'am. Yan.
Ano pag hindi ba ng color?
Pink, di ba? Pink na. Kay blue. Sige, kay blue.
Gray?
Gray ta gray. Mga kig sinorial nito mag-pink. Gray.
Okay, gray is ato na t-shirt. That will be all. Kamo pala sa design mo mo lang.
I'm sleepy already. Let's eat fast and let us sleep so we will be ready by 1 p.m. Okay, we will be eating here at the benches. Kumain, and now I'll be presenting to one of my classmates. He is actually a photographer, certified photographer. Pero syempre iba din, no? Kung nakapag-school tayo, may certificate tayo. That's why nga I'm already going to school right now. It's our third day, and now I'll be showing him my official photo taken last year. First ever photo na kinuha ko using my DSLR. And titingnan natin kung papasya ba sa mata ng isang tatak na photographer. Ayun! This is Ma'am Josel, si Ma'am Maricar, si Jen, and of course, this is Noriel, ang ating photographer in the house. Tan 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 tan! Are you ready? Or, you know, I can still understand how the eyes talk. Being a performer, kabalugi ko magbasa sa mga mata. So, hindi ka gidya ka-deny sa akon karon kung hindi ka pasara sang akon nga photo. Pero sige lang, palugbi. Kay nadula. Ayun, nakibaro ako. Ayun, sige. 1, 2, 3, show Noriel. Ah! I'm so scared. Okay, Noriel, please. Critic, may photo.
Ano gusto mo klase ng critic?
Both destructive ka.
Super nami ang composition mo. So, mabawi lang sa lighting.
Okay.
Ang sharpness.
Overexposed, hindi siya?
Hindi siya overexposed. Sakto siya. Ang lang guro. Ang tayo nga spices sa mga colors. Kagang sharp na pagkuha. Okay, good. Okay ang composition.
Wala mo ko ginabola.
Wala, promise. may need lang nga ipit-pihit gamay para para ma-appreciate gid ang whole nga content.
Wow! Oh my gosh, mga kababang! Pwede na! So that's my photo. Tada! Ano ganyan, mamukha na dyan? Bata pa ko de. Yay! That's all. Thank you so much. And already, nakamusato na launa klase.
Yeah.
Yeah! See you mga kabangbang! Hey, tapos naman class. Let's Jen and look at this one. Noriel, that's photographer in action. They will be having a photo shoot with the car, and of course that's Ma'am Joy and Eileen, and that's the car. Gonna have a photo. I'm so tired. It's so hot. It's 3 p.m. Yes, mga kabangbang, mayong hapon sa inyong tanan. It's our third day. Once again, it's our third day of our class. I'm so tired. I'm so drained. Alam mo, kasi getting to know you stage is really hard. It's about adjusting your personal intentions, your personal beliefs, and first impression of having a relationship with your camera. Di ba? Parang tao din, di ba? You have your ideal man, your ideal boyfriend, your ideal husband, then you meet this somebody you want to know, but you don't know exactly if that person fits what you desire, what you want, what you have prayed for, di ba? Di ba? Exactly.
Ouch.
So, what's the point of this video? What's the point of sharing to you what a relationship is all about? What is getting to know you all about? As photographer, sorry po, kailangang mahalin po natin yung ating mga camera. As a performer, this is also one of our basic introduction for our actors that we should love the stage. We should fall in love and give ourselves from the floor hanggang sa ceiling, hanggang sa walls ng aming performance area. We should be comfortable with it. Same as yun nga, paulit-ulit po tayo, talagang in love ako ngayon. It's to fall in love with our camera. I already tried to fall in love with the camera when I started filmmaking. Yan yung naging intro namin when I also enrolled in our acting workshop in film, is to fall in love with the camera. Treat the camera as your best friend. Treat the camera as lens. This is the eye. Trust it and talk to it as if it is your best friend. So, as a photographer, best friend din po natin ito. And as a best friend, dapat alam mo kung anong pangalan ng iyong bestie, ano ang mga parts, ano ba yung kaya niyang ibigay, ano bang mga features ng iyong bestie, di ba? Si bestie mo, ay favorite color niya is orange. Yung kapatid niya, 4 sila. Siya yung bunso. Pagkatapos, nag-aaral yung mga kapatid niya sa ganitong school. Then, ito yung mga pinupuntahan niya after school. Mahilig siyang mag-jogging. Mahilig siyang mag-shopping. Mahilig siya sa mga cute, katulad ko. Diba? So, ano ba yung mga features ng ating camera? Ano ba yung mga buttons na nandito or other features na mahahanap mo lang pag inopen mo na siya at tinignan mo yung kanyang menu button? Kasi each brand, each camera, like us human beings, are also unique. We have 2 groups earlier, the Canon team and the Nikon team. We have to sit side by side with my classmates na may the same brand of camera. Since Canon has different types of buttons, yung Nikon, meron siya kinaiya, may uniqueness sa iya, no? So, I have to sit with my classmates, that's Eileen and Joy, no? Kaya kami, mga parihugid kami, mga Nikon babies. And, ayun, isa sa nag-pick up did sa akon class earlier in the morning is that, di ba, last week I told you there are 3 basic features that you should know while taking a photo, that is the ISO, aperture, and shutter speed. Ang akon gina take away dito kagina is that do pareho na siya like me. I cannot really see clearly now kasi wala akong glasses. Kung medyo may problem ang iyong eyes, well, definitely may problem yung eyes mo. The tendency for you as a human being is to close. Diba? Kita mo na, wala na kami gapa-cute. It's just that we want to see your beauty, kaya pikit-pikit kami. Like the camera, gapikit siya, may arang ginang tawag nga aperture or the hole inside the camera. Kung makita nyo na, dara, may hole na da siya. Ang hole could be as big as that. I mean, sorry, not my hands, but as big siya nga hole. That means you allow the light to enter in your camera. Siyempre, para magsanagin mga photo, hindi siya maging dark, diba? It could be a huge hole or a small hole. Anong ibig sabihin pag pinaliitan mo? Tulad ng mata ko na may problema, para mas makita-kita clearly, I have to shrink my eyes. Tapos, diba? Ayun, nakikita ko na, ngumingiti ako ngayon. I have 2 bracelets na color pink and color black there. But if I open my eyes, no, hindi ko na siya nakikita clear. Hala, nag-clear akong eyes. Ooh. This is only applicable for those who have problem in the eyes, no? Just for me to remember our class. So, ano siyang implication ng kwento ko ngayon? When you say aperture, aperture refers to the depth of field. Pag sinabing depth of field, sino bang gusto mong lumitaw sa iyong photo? Yung subject ba? Ako ba gusto mong makita? O yung background ko? Sino bang mas maganda? Yung background ko ako? Syempre ako, di ba? So that means you will be having me as the one who is sharp, who is may impact, may lalabas, lulilitaw sa photo, and have my background na blurred. That means shallow. Imo nga depth of field. Actually, ginagutom ako. Amo na ang hyper ako. So, ginagutom ako. And I have here, ta-da! This is from my big boys yesterday. Break time muna. Okay. So, if gusto mo, ako yung lilitaw at mag-blur yung background, you have to open the aperture. Lalakihan mo yung butas ng iyong camera. So, lalaki yun. It means you have a shallow depth of field. But if you want everything to be clear, everything to be sharp, for example, you really want to see the background. Just for the sake, because we are friends, and I want to be inside the frame, so you'll take the whole car with me sleeping, pero hindi siya talaga na ako yung focus ng photo. It's just letting the people know that I am sleeping inside the car. Diba? Ang gagawin natin kanina, diba, pag shallow, malaki, kung gusto mo siyang clear lahat, palilititan natin yung butas ng ating camera para maliit lang na light din yung papasok, mas magiging sharp yung ating photo. And now I'm sleeping. Precisely, pag medyo may problema yung ating mata, and if you have noticed some of your friends squeaking their eyes, hindi po yan nagpapakute, hindi po talaga sila nakakakita. That's why they had their eyes closed para mas luminaw yung mukha mo sa paningin nila. But if they open their eyes, like me, opening my eyes, nagbe-blur ka na sa paningin ko kasi yun nga, there's problem with my eyes. So basically, inassociate ko lang siya sa sarili kong mata para maalala ko kung kukunan kita ng photo, paano ka ba magiging clear kasama ng background mo. So kailangan kong palitan yung aking aperture. That means increasing the number of my aperture. And kung gusto ko naman na mag-blur ka, I mean, not you, but your background, tulad ng mata ko na nag-blur, kailangan bubuka siya So, malaki yung butas, that means liliit yung numbers ng aperture. Ayan, thank you so much for listening this afternoon. And I really feel drained kasi I've been studying this course. I've been preparing for this day since Sunday. Nanood po ako ng video and sabi nga nila, when you come into a relationship, it's sweeter the second time around. And I would say it's even sweetest the third time around. The fourth time around, I studied filmmaking. I've studied acting on film. Then I enrolled in this course. But before we had this class today, I studied the manual, watched the YouTube, and that's why kaninang umaga, mas naging clear, mas naiintindihan ko na yung concept of this ISO, this aperture, this shutter speed, and of course, I was able to get to know my camera. I used this 2018. Sadly, I was not in love with it. I fell in love with you guys, with my cell phone, the lens of my cell phone. But I never fell in love with my DSLR. Now, I am ready to take this opportunity to love you, Nikon D5600, and of course you guys, if you get to subscribe to my YouTube channel, to like my Facebook page. I was talking to my big boys last time and they were shipping me to the other guys, and I said, I don't want to waste my time. Getting to know you stage is very draining. You know, by the end of the day, you get to know a person, you get to know a camera, and you still have any idea if you get to be attached to it, you get used to it, or go back to what you get used to, like my cell phone camera, diba? But of course, it takes trust to get into a relationship. It takes commitment. No, commitment, gidya. Seryoso, naging man ako, magiging photographer naging man ako, magiging videographer naging man ako, magiging ikaw na din, at ako. Over and over again, you will fall out of love and love again. By the end of the day, we know what we want, we know what our hearts desire. Kabalo ka, actually. Nagkaka-pressure ako subong. Kanina. Di ba yung pakita ko kay Noria lang akong photo? Tapos ang balik.
Super nami. Super nami.
Ay, nami na siya for a beginner. Ano, it's a feeling that somebody appreciates your work, pero nakaka-pressure gid siya. Yeah, like now, yeah, I'm serious about taking this class. I'm serious about learning about photography. But at the same time, if you know that you are on the right track, nakaka-pressure. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just me. Please comment down below. Basta na-pressure talaga ako. It's like, hey, man, my first photo, nakapasa siya sa isang photographer. Like, what? Like, seriously? So, I would like to end this day. I would like to end this vlog kasi napapressure talaga ako. But I promise I'll be back next week for another video. And I really love being here and telling you guys, telling you mga kabangbang kahit hindi po tayo kumakain. But yeah, since I have committed myself as a food vlogger, kaya eto, want some help yet?
Ayaw kayo nakahapit ka mo sa akong nga channel. Kung bago pa lang ka mo diri, pindot ang subscribe button, pati ka ang lingganay, kag hindi pagkalimtin. Ruby Inspired!